Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Raging Bull. What do you know about this movie?
This is Martin Scorsese,
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, and Joe Pesci. And I think it's a boxing or fighting.
I think it's a boxing movie. So that's all I know as well.
Yeah.
So we've seen a few Martin Scorsese films on the channel. All of them have been excellent. I think we've done Goodfellas, The Departed. Those may be the only two. I don't know. My memory's terrible. But yeah, it's a black and white film. And I know people absolutely love this movie.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. This has been highly recommended. And I've loved, like you said, every Scorsese film that we've watched. And then also Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, everything that we've seen them in as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, me too. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. We are watching Raging Bull on Showtime. I will press play when I say play and also count down from 3. The runtime of this movie is about 2 hours and 9 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, play. I like the music. It's almost like we're watching like a dance. So far, all this stuff has had like some sort of gangster element to Martin Scorsese films. I wonder if this is going to be have any sort of gangster influence, like gambling or something like that on the
That's kind of
fights.
what I was thinking, like gambling.
Oh, is this Robert De Niro? But like old, fat,
Aged.
aged Robert De Niro? Just rehearsing his lines. Oh, his nose. Ooh. The Bronx Bull. He was getting abused right there. Rough crowd. Oh. Dang, he really turned it.
This is very different than the last round.
Oh. Throwing the towel. Jeez. Oh my gosh. He didn't knock him out fast enough? What?
Interesting.
That's pure garbage. I mean, he nearly killed the guy.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he stayed in the ring longer. Oh. Oh my god. People are just getting trampled. That was chaotic.
Yeah.
Probably why he's such a good boxer. Joe Pesci is so good. I don't think she likes him very much. They hate each other. She's chucking it at you. Hothead. It's definitely not in a good mood. Oh my god. It's quite a threat.
Wow. You can still fight the best middleweight. Just try to be the best middleweight. Oh my god. This guy's got a screw loose.
He is crazy. Oh. Oh my god, he's gonna break his hand on his face. Oh.
Ring.
Oh. Where'd the blood go?
It's on the side.
Oh. So he's just a pure psychopath.
One too many hits to the head.
Yeah. It's like, please, enough. Just abusing his little brother. I mean, yeah, he doesn't want other people taking a piece of the pie. They definitely seem like brothers.
Yeah.
Usually Joe Pesci is the one that just snaps and is crazy, you know?
He's like the calm brother.
Yeah. Holy crap, what? Taking her to school? She's 15.
Yeah.
He really doesn't like these other guys.
Mm-mm.
Perfect relationship. He's definitely gonna kill this dog at some point. Oh,
Oh.
you're going to a church dance?
Was not what I was expecting.
Is this the 15-year-old?
Yeah. Vicky.
She's definitely played by like a 30-year-old actress.
Oh man.
This is quite a church dance. Oh,
Well, that was interesting.
yeah. It's like he's just like hyper focused on her.
This is not gonna be good.
Someone's gonna die over this girl. What a classic first date. To just disappear. Making sure his wife's not home.
He brought her home?
Oh my god, if she comes home, they're already violent with each other. No. It's a big 15-year-old.
Just like waiting for his wife to walk in.
Yeah. Like the bedroom. It's still in there. Yeah, I definitely feel like the wife's gonna come in at any second. Yeah, I guess not. Sugar Ray Robinson. It's relentless. Oh, that was cool. Oh,
Of his career?
it's like stalking him. Didn't knock him out or anything. That's a huge win.
Yeah. So this is like ongoing.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while.
I wonder if this is gonna throw him off.
Yeah, right? It's breaking his routine.
This is interesting shot with like the mirror.
Right. See both sides of him. Okay. I guess that's a version of a cold shower.
That's what I was thinking.
Ah, he's still resisted.
The door, like,
Third time.
third.
Jeez. Oh wow, they're 1-1. Oh, that was vicious, especially with the sound.
Can you imagine being so disoriented and then flashes going off?
Yeah, it's crowd cheering. Oh, nope, he didn't get it. So now he's lost twice to him. Oh, his brother's losing it now. He's been very calm since Vicky entered his life.
It's true. I hadn't noticed that. We also haven't seen his wife, so is
Yeah.
she gone?
She might be dead.
So quiet.
Yeah. Once all the adrenaline goes away, it's got to be so painful after a fight. So we're really like jumping time. I feel like the first time he fought Sugar Ray was 1941.
Just years of only fighting each other.
And now he's fighting other people and winning. Oh, remarried. mean, he's winning. He seems happy. Just dropped her in. Also, this is in color.
Oh yeah.
How did I not notice that until
Just like
way late?
so engulfed in the movie.
Yeah. It's like a dream sequence for him. Oh, his brother got married.
The priest.
This is a lot of positivity, which means it's only going to go down. Oh, he moved into a new place, maybe? Definitely seems a lot nicer. He's probably winning tons of fights. Oh! Multiple kids.
Yeah.
Man, at this point, he's got to be getting towards the end of his career, I feel like. He's been fighting for like 6, 7 years. Ooh. That's a lot of money. That's true. Like they're purposely making him bad. I can't believe he hasn't gotten a shot yet. Good looking. Well, just like his last marriage. Oh, fuck. Leave the crouches. God, they're horrible. Oh my gosh. Super paranoid. Just from that one comment about the good looking. That's all it took. Hopefully this gives him some fire to win the fight.
First, he needs to lose the weight.
Right? His brother's speaking a lot of sense.
After he just did the same thing to his wife.
Right, yeah, he needs to take his own advice. Everyone get out of the room. Man, they just trade these women out. That kind of sounded like the dialogue that he was practicing in the beginning.
Oh.
Oh. This guy's still in the picture? Man, things are tense.
Yeah.
Oh, she really went over there to have a drink? That's all the truth. For such a amazing fighter, he's super fragile. He already said he's not drinking. Oh my gosh, they're really pushing this. Uh oh. This is a recipe for disaster. I feel like he's so in his head about him being pretty and he's kind of overweight now, out of shape, older. All that pressure from the amount of money being gambled on it.
Yeah, something's gonna go really bad. Either he's not gonna lose the weight or he's gonna lose this fight.
And then all those people are going to be real pissed with him.
Yep.
Can't get this out of his head.
That one comment.
Oh, he doesn't seem to be losing.
And he lost the weight.
He seems to be like killing him. Oh, he's holding him up just to kick the shit out of him. Oh my god, are they not going to stop this? Oh. Well, he's disfigured. That was super personal, and he definitely used it for his advantage. I did not have faith. I thought he would slip, you know? But
yeah.
he just brutalized him. This is him cutting weight.
Yeah. Running in a sauna. Can't even sit in a sauna.
I mean, what is Vicky doing? Because she also wasn't very happy when he won.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh no. Oh. Innocent? You took another man's wife out for drinks. All right, Joey. Oh, oh, this might be too far. He's killing him. Oh, oh shit. He might actually kill him. That was very bad.
Yeah, that escalated so quickly.
It should have stopped after he knocked the glasses off the table. That would have been a perfect level and then end it there. Oh my gosh, he's not dead? I mean, that was the reaction from Joey. If Jake finds out about this,
Yeah, he's still away, totally clueless.
and he's already on edge with Vicky. Ow. He just wants in on the action. Now they're like holding it away from him. They want him to lose on purpose? I feel like he's underweight. Ooh. I wonder if he's gonna flop or not.
Nah, I don't think so.
Right out the gate. Wow, he is trying to. Super obvious. Come on, he can't even lose convincingly. That was not convincing. I mean, if he had to do that to try to get a shot at the championship, but he's definitely remorseful for throwing it. Gonna just destroy his legacy, though.
Yeah.
Oh, way more than destroy his legacy. That's just he can't fight anymore. 2 years later? So he finally got his shot 2 years later? Everyone has such a toxic relationship with each other. Man, they'll really stitch people up in the middle of a fight?
You might have to, right?
I think now they just call it. Well, Tommy didn't forget about him. In slow motion, they make everything seem so wrong.
That's how he's seeing it in his head.
Yeah.
How has she managed to keep her cool?
I have no idea. Anyone around him. I just always feel like his mind is not in the right place, but so far he keeps winning.
Yeah.
I like this walkout shot. That's cool. You gotta just come out with him. Ooh. Jeez, they're just trading blows. Round 7. They look similar. I don't even know who's winning.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like Jake's winning.
He looks like he's in pretty good shape, too.
Jake?
Yeah. Like he's not all cut up.
Right. Oh. They're calling it? Wow. He's a champion. Just like that.
Wow.
Jeez, this is so long in the making. This has just been an issue for like half a decade at this point.
Yeah.
Looks like something.
Does it?
Now that he's a champion, letting himself go. He's supposed to fight next month? Oh no. Yes, it had everything to do with him. Oh
Oh.
no. Oh, he already
Oh.
knew.
Do you think he actually heard, or is he picking?
I don't know. He might be picking. I feel like he should trust his brother. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh, this is going on for so long. Oh god. Probably gonna kill Vicky. Oh my god.
Why didn't he say no?
A disrespectful question to ask.
I think that's making it worse.
It's making it worse, but he has no faith in his own brother. This is just like when he was asking him to punch him in the face and he didn't want to. Oh.
Oof.
That was bad. He's gonna take this out on someone, most likely Vicky.
Yep.
He's just totally lost it. Oh my god. That door did nothing. Is that true? Now I don't know what to believe. Is she just saying that to screw with him?
No, yeah, I thought she was just like, oh, what do you want me to say? That I did this?
Right, like she didn't actually do it. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh my god.
God, he's a nightmare for everyone in his life. Yeah, good idea.
Oof.
Oh. People just need to get away from him. Jeez. Is he purposely throwing this? Not even defending himself. Oh. Jesus. Oh. The amount of punishment that Jake can just take and then just turn on.
Yeah.
Jeez, 13 seconds left.
Didn't see his brother there, right?
No, I didn't see his brother. I mean, you almost killed him. When the only thing he did was stick up for you. You're sorry. Ugh, this is ominous. Ugh. He's like totally out of it. Back to fighting Sugar Ray. Some classic PBR. You just playing possum again? Like he just loves being punished. Oh, what a shot. I just love how everything just goes so quiet. Oh, God. Just gushing blood. Punch back. Oh.
Ew.
Wow. Wow, it's like that's a better victory. It's like he wanted to prove that he could take as much punishment as possible and still not go down. He's got to be almost retired at this point. His name.
Original.
Man, really let himself go. What a turn for his career. Only you know if it's a joke. Oof. What a character. That's how you prove you're 21? What a degenerate. It wasn't like going through his life, it ever seemed like he wanted to be the center of attention party animal type of person. It's such like a strange twist for him.
Yeah.
Stays there all night.
Yeah.
Also, he probably hasn't talked to his brother in forever. Oh, whew. Finally.
Yeah. I was gonna say when he said 11 years, I was like, that's like the longest 11 years.
God, he looks so different. $14? Well, they're probably awake now. Doesn't want to give up the belt. His guts hanging out. Man, he can't even find $10,000.
Just going downhill so fast.
Yeah. I mean, he was never a good person, but this is just like a total shell of himself. Just threw his whole life away. crazy we haven't seen his face this whole time. Gee, such a fall from grace. Look like his brother. I couldn't even tell if it was actually Joey or not.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
It's just got nothing left. Oh, this is what he was rehearsing in the very beginning.
They show this in the beginning, and I still am shocked that this is where it got to.
Right. Surprised he has a crowd. He's barely playing in a rundown bar.
Yeah. Wonder if it's really crowded.
I don't know. I definitely can tell a lot of Joker, a lot of inspiration from Joker to this movie. What an ending. All right, that was Raging Bull. What'd you think?
That was not what I was expecting.
Not at all. I honestly don't even know how to really feel after the ending of this movie.
Really sad.
Everything was like sad and toxic and bad. Like there wasn't really much bright spots. I mean, going into it, I knew it was a boxing movie. I just thought it would be like a boxing movie, but it was just more about like his personal relationship. I mean, we essentially just watched an insanely self-destructive person for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was, also knew it was about boxing. In the beginning, we kind of touched on that we maybe thought that there would be some gambling involved.
Yeah, I thought that, just based off of Martin Scorsese's other works that are so heavily like gangster related, that this would be a big part of this, and it really wasn't.
No, it was a pretty small part, actually.
Yeah, I mean, the one part where he kind of like flopped so Tommy could get him a championship fight, that was about it. But there was never really some insane conflict with the mob or mafia or gangsters or anything. I mean, the biggest conflict was literally Jake with himself.
Yeah, he was just ruining his own life.
Yeah.
For pretty much the entire film. Like, he was on top and he just slowly started self-destructing. He ruined every single relationship that he had.
Oh yeah. I mean, the amount of paranoia that went on in his head, the amount of punishment that he like purposely endured. I mean, you said exactly right. He destroyed every relationship. I mean, the movie starts out with him in a very bad relationship with his wife.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's physically and mentally, emotionally abusive to everyone in his life. He's not a good person at all.
No.
I mean, there's barely any redeeming moments in the movie with him. And he just, as the movie went on, just gets worse and worse and takes more punishment until the end, where it's just like, I'm interested to see what that, I wish I could have seen what that crowd was like. Like, did
at
he
the end
start to regain things? I mean, they did say like, oh, it's a big crowd and stuff, and it did look like it was a nice place. So maybe he's working his way up, but to see him go from what he could have been to being in that jail cell, just like crying and punching the wall, like, this was a sad, depressing movie.
Yeah, which is not at all what I was anticipating with this. I didn't think it was gonna be so dark.
It's weird. It's almost like watching the movie, I was surprised at how little the boxing was an issue for him. Because the reality is, he should have probably won every single fight. There was a few fights maybe with Sugar Ray that he did lose, even though he was trying. But I was like, oh no, he's going to lose this fight. I was so afraid of him, like, fizzling out or just getting beaten. But he essentially went out on top. Like, he never faced any real struggles in the ring. To the point where he purposely just took a whole bunch of punishment, because it definitely felt like he valued being able to tell Sugar Ray that he could not knock him out no matter how hard he tried. He valued that more than a championship.
Oh yeah.
And that's what he wanted to do, and he accomplished that. So he accomplished everything he wanted in the ring.
Yeah.
But the movie wasn't really about that. It was about his personal life, which was just an utter disaster.
Yeah, I mean, it was a shit show. Like you said, the relationship with his wife in the beginning, obviously that was a speck of his life in this film.
Yeah.
You know, his relationship with Joey was brotherly in the beginning, but it just got so toxic. And with him, then, like, Joey was really just trying to protect him the entire time and do what was best for him the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, Joey was a legit good brother.
Yeah.
And the one time that Vicky looked like she was maybe doing something that she shouldn't, I mean, Joey kicked the shit out of that one guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Jake would have been super proud and happy that Joey did that. But he also knew that if he would have told her that Vicky was there with that guy, he probably would have killed her. Like, that probably would have snapped to the point where Jake would have killed her. And obviously he was trying to avoid that. Mm-hmm. So it still got caught up in this terrible situation. But yeah, I mean, at least from what I saw, Joey was a good brother. He was still not a good person. No one was a good person, but he was a good brother.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought that Vicky was a good person.
Yeah, I don't think Vicky ever did anything bad. I think the one time where she was like, oh, I slept with everyone, I think exactly like you said in the moment, she was like, oh, is this what you want me to say?
Yeah.
Not necessarily that it was true.
Because he was asking her over and over and over, and she's like, no. And so I think it was one of those, like, what do you want me to say?
Right,
like,
I'm telling you no, so if that's not going to get you to stop, then fine. You want me to say yes? Then yes.
Yeah. And then that escalated so quickly when he showed up at Joey's house and his wife and children were there. They were eating.
Yeah, and I think that goes to, I mean, obviously, again, Joey's not a good person, but he's better than Jake to at least realize, like, okay, if you took it to the extreme where you nearly killed me in front of my wife and children, our relationship is over. And he pretty much, it seems like, stayed true to that.
Yeah, I mean, and then he punched Vicky.
Yeah, just, I mean, he was physically and emotionally abusive to everyone from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely, like, we would see glimpses of him kind of getting aggressive with her, and he slapped her a handful of times, but that was the first time that I think he had, like, punched her.
Probably.
Like, he was, like, fighting.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, she just put up with so much from him. It was crazy.
Yeah, everyone in his life had to put up with so much, and
yeah.
You have to wonder, like, is this why he's such a good fighter? Like, he's literally just a bull. Like, I mean, he's a raging bull of just pure anger.
Yeah.
And when he was in the ring, he could channel that and just kick the shit out of anyone, take any sort of punishment. It didn't matter how hard someone hit him. He never went down.
Yeah.
But that spills over into his real life.
Yeah.
To the point where it destroyed all of his relationships. And he was just a fat castaway, essentially. Like, he had nothing left.
Yeah. And, you know, he tried to create a life for him and his family in, I think it was Miami.
Yeah.
I mean,
he threw that away immediately.
Yeah. It was crazy that kind of like the downfall was, you know, this 14-year-old girl, when the whole thing kind of started with Vicky going after him being a married man, going after a 15-year-old Vicky. So it kind of came like full circle.
Yeah. He just couldn't help himself.
Yeah. So it was just a very sad and depressing story.
Yeah, like the more that we reflect on it, I'm like, wow, that was brutal. What happened positively? Like his first wife, we don't even know what the hell happened to her. She just suddenly was not in the movie anymore.
Yeah.
Vicky had to leave, and now she has the kids, so now she, going through the divorce and all that. His brother, no longer has his family connection.
Yeah.
And he's left with nothing to the point where he's trying to pawn his championship belt. Like, he went to the point where he disgraced himself by throwing that fight just for the opportunity to become a champion, to, at the end of the movie, literally pawning what he wanted so bad.
Yeah, and I mean, he did everything he could, though, by taking out those jewels. Like, he was not giving up the belt.
The belt.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is what I say when it's like watching a movie, I don't realize how sad it really is, because throughout the movie, like when he's with Vicky and then you see him have kids and you go into that montage where it's in color,
yeah,
everything's so happy. He definitely seemed like way more at peace when he was with Vicky. He was winning crazy amounts of fights. He didn't want to get involved with anything bad. He wanted to do it all on his own.
Yeah.
And he was winning and he was winning. And it's just like, wow, like he's really changed. He's really making progress. Maybe he'll be able to make it on his own and actually become a champion. I want to say the turning point was when he did throw that fight to get the championship. Then everything just kind of went down from there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go back and think about it, it's like everything was going downhill from the beginning just because of his own personality.
Yeah. Once you're kind of in it, and especially because we didn't really know what this was going to be about, you're like, all right, okay, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Like taking any kind of win that you can.
Yeah, when you're in it, you're like, yeah, like you're doing great.
Yeah.
And then it's over and it's like, wait, were you ever doing great?
Yeah.
Like...
Reflecting on it, it was just downhill from the start.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah. And of course, we have to touch on Scorsese. We pointed out throughout the film, there were just moments.
There were so many just like, whoa, that was, I want to say impressive, but that's not even a good enough word to describe it.
Yeah. Just some of the shots and, just the silence or like kind of the muffled.
Yeah, it's like the muffled where you feel like an audience, like you're disoriented. Like there was a time where there was like a swing or a punch or something, and the camera did like almost a full 360 and then got back to frame. You had that walking out one shot where you felt like you were coming out with him towards that championship fight.
Yeah.
Those multiple moments where the sound kind of goes away and things are kind of in slow motion. You have the sponge where it looks like it's almost like blood just going all over him.
Yeah.
There was some seriously amazing moments in this movie. And when we talk about this being like a sad, depressing movie, I love the movie.
Yeah, no, the movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
But it just, I think it's supposed to intentionally make you just feel like
garbage.
Oh, yeah, like, what is this guy doing? Like, it was just spiraling.
That's the thing. It's like he was never really struggling with the fighting aspect. Like, he very much could have become a champion on his own if he just would have kept fighting.
Yeah.
But even if he had to play dirty, okay, fine, you have that one bad moment, but then he was a champion, and he absolutely could have kept dominating as a champion for a very, very long time, could have probably retired on top, retired to Miami, stayed home with his wife full time, like had a loving relationship finally, turned that negative around, gotten rekindled with his brother. Like, this movie could have been the exact opposite with how amazing of a fighter he was.
Yeah.
But no, it just, everything just downhill, just destroyed, just gone.
He was just very slowly like chipping away at all of these things. And that's why I feel like it was kind of hard to realize in the beginning, when you're in it, just like how bad it was.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a slow progression, especially when you take into account the number of years this movie covered.
Yeah, this movie covered like almost like 20 years or something.
Yeah. So it was a slow downfall, but it was a steady downfall.
Yeah.
The entire film.
This is definitely one of the more interesting experiences I've had watching a movie, because there's not that many movies that I've ever seen, if at all, where I felt way better about myself watching the movie, and then when it ends, I'm like, oh.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what did I just really watch?
Yeah.
Like, I really just watched someone throw away their life from a very young age who was extremely promising.
Yeah, extremely talented.
Extremely talented, and his brother was an amazing brother and manager, and seemingly no issues. It's not like the gangster, I want to say gangster, but not really. But those guys, it's not like they were like constantly hounding him. It's not like they were threatening him. He just didn't really need to deal with them if he didn't want to. So it's just like, he had everything.
Yeah, and then, you know, obviously not good with his first wife, but when Vicky came along, like, she was nothing but supportive.
Yeah, and you honestly, like, he was a way different person, way calmer. And I mean, you had that one moment when it was color, where everyone looked, he got married, his brother got married, they have kids, they're all spending time with each other, surrounded by a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That was like the main bright spot.
It was like 2 minutes out of this whole film.
So, I mean, just crazy. I mean, we could go on and on and on about how the movie made us feel. We talked about how amazing the movie was just from like a filmmaking stance, but the performances by Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci were amazing.
Always.
They're always amazing.
Yeah.
This was next level for me, especially for Robert De Niro.
Yeah, the progression of his life and the makeup, like all of it, he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, just his ability to be so intimidating in the ring, and then so scary when he was paranoid and questioning everyone.
Yeah.
But then he would have those moments of like seemingly clarity where he would realize like, okay, I'm being a little crazy here.
Yeah.
And you could see him be nice with his brother or focusing on his training. I mean, he just had just crazy range in this movie, to the point where he made me believe that this was going to end in a positive way.
Yeah.
For as crazy and fucked up as the whole movie was, I was engaged with him though, where he could do something bad and I'd be like, okay, like, give him another chance. So that was just a fantastic performance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A standout. I feel like in what we've seen so far, I mean, he's amazing in everything, but I think this might be the top for me of De Niro on the channel so far.
Yeah. What a movie. Man, I don't even know. I feel like I'm, lost for words with continuing to talk about it. This was definitely a masterpiece. I loved it. And I can't wait to see more movies made by the same group of people.
Yeah, I'm enjoying everything that we're watching. I feel like anything Scorsese, incredible. De Niro, Pesci, like...
Yeah.
I'm loving all of it. So I'm really glad that we got to watch this, and it was just so different from what we've seen. So it was a nice change of pace. But fantastic film.
Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about this one for a while. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.